The vehicle sped down a narrow road, slicing through towering trees that loomed on both sides like silent witnesses to something ancient, something wrong. Their branches twisted overhead, forming a suffocating canopy that swallowed the sky. No streetlights, no signs of life, only darkness. A place where people had gone missing, a place others had abandoned for good. Emily's heart began to race. The deeper the car pushed into Blackwood, the heavier the air became, pressing against her chest. Cold fear crept across her delicate features. She shivered. Something wasn't right. Her instincts screamed at her to turn back, to run. But she stayed. The ride had changed. Even the driver seemed different. His grip on the steering wheel tightened, his knuckles pale, almost unnatural. Emily's heart slammed violently against her ribs. Her eyes widened, burning with unease. No cars, no people, nothing. And then it hit her, a cold realization that sank deep into her bones. She had made a mistake, a terrible one. Should she go back? Her trembling hands fumbled with her phone as she checked the time. "Does anyone even live here at all?" she blurted. The driver didn't answer. He only glanced at her through the rearview mirror, and for a split second, Emily froze. Something flickered in his eyes, something ancient, something she wasn't meant to see. "Come on, Emily," she whispered to herself, dragging a shaky hand across her face. "Get it together." The car came to a stop. "You might want to get a cop's number," the bald driver said as Emily stepped out, slamming the door behind her. Emily barely listened. Her eyes scanned the surroundings, slowly, carefully, until they landed on an old house standing a short distance away. A faint light flickered through its window. "Not necessary," she said, though her instincts screamed otherwise. The old man shook his head. "Brave kid." Emily rolled her eyes, but her fingers tightened around the straps of her fluffy rabbit backpack. Adrenaline surged through her veins. Suddenly, the flickering light inside the house went out. Darkness swallowed it whole. A sharp wave of fear hit her instantly. "I guess your grandma just turned off the lamp," the driver said with a dry, humorless chuckle. "Maybe she doesn't want you around." Emily knew better. There was no grandma. That was a lie. But something was here. Something unnatural. Something dangerous. She could feel it. Goosebumps spread across her skin, despite her hoodie, the cold biting deeper. "Hesitating already, kid?" the driver asked. The only light now came from the car's headlights, cutting weakly through the darkness. "It's not too late. I can take you back." "Do you have 911? Emily asked, her voice quieter now, unsteady. The house light flickered again, once, twice, then steadied. Emily exhaled sharply. Right, never mind. She stepped forward. Crunch. Dry leaves shattered beneath her boots as she moved toward the house, using her phone as a flashlight. With every step, her heartbeat grew louder, faster, unbearable. She stopped. Her light swept across the trees, the bushes, the shadows. Too many places for something to hide. Her research echoed in her mind. Vampires roam at night. And Dracula, the legend said he still hung on the cross, deep within Blackwood, among these trees, waiting. Her breath hitched. For a moment, just a moment, she wanted to turn back, to run, to scream for help. She turned. The car was gone. Emily's stomach dropped. She had never felt so small. The forest stretched endlessly around her, dark and consuming, as if it could swallow her whole. Her fist knocked lightly against the wooden door. Once, twice. Silence. Thick, heavy, suffocating. Her legs trembled beneath her. Impatience crept in, mixing dangerously with fear. She moved to the window, trying to peer inside. Dark. Completely dark. Fuck, she whispered, stepping back. Her heart pounded wildly. Then, a smell hit her. Old wood, dust, rotting pages. Before she realized it, she had pushed herself inside. Her phone light cut through the darkness as her eyes scanned the room. Cobwebs clung to her face instantly. "Hello?" she called out. Her voice sounded small, fragile. "Anyone here?" Nothing. Only silence, but not empty silence, the kind that felt occupied. The door slammed shut behind her. "Jesus, fuck!" she gasped, jerking violently. Her phone slipped from her hand, crashing to the floor. She froze, her breathing shallow, her eyes locked onto the door. Slowly, she moved, exploring. Old wooden furniture, dust-covered shelves, books untouched for decades. Her fingers brushed across one thick volume, dust scattered into the air. She coughed, pulling it free. Other books collapsed around it. "A Man Called Dracula," she read softly. She flipped through the pages. Then she paused, her brows furrowed. Something wet. She touched it. Sticky. Warm. Her breath stopped. Blood. The book slipped from her trembling hands, hitting the floor with a dull thud. Emily turned sharply. Her heart thundered. She wasn't alone. Her eyes drifted slowly toward the corridor, where darkness stood, waiting.